Hi, my name is Victory. I'm an R&B singer-songwriter. Allow me to introduce myself.
Who's up and coming? Who's got next? This is...
Allow me to introduce myself.
How would I describe my sound? I would describe my sound as a combination of all the different music I listened to growing up. For example, I have like Michael Jackson. Of course, I'm Nigerian as well, so a lot of Nigerian music. Beyonce. So it's pop, R&B, jazz, just a whole infusion of a lot of my influences. Yeah, there was a specific moment actually. I believe I had Bieber fever when I was like 9 years old, and I used to listen to all of his songs like every single day, the whole My World 2.0 album, and I wanted to sing one of the songs called You Smile, and I was singing it for 3 hours in our living room. And the next day, my brother went to the same school as I did, just 2 grades above me. The next day, my brother told all of his friends that I'm a singer and I sing and I'm not that bad, so they made me like sing in front of them during recess, and they all gathered around me, and since then I was like, you know what, I think I might become a singer. Yeah. So my whole process, it's very independent based. Like I do mainly everything myself. So except for producing, I work with a couple of producers. Sometimes I'll go on YouTube to find like the vibe or the right feeling I'm going for, or I'll have a producer send me a beat pack and I'll go through everything and I'll pick one that fits my vibe for that day, and I just do like 3 or 4 melody passes. And a melody pass is like basically just mumbling to the beat until a word comes out, and if a word comes out that I like, I pick it, and then that's like the whole category or inspiration for the rest of the song.
You hit me up late night. I already know what you're trying to do.
My collab with KINGSTON was actually through my manager, and I think it's through a producer, Legion Beats, and he does like non-exclusive beats. So yeah, we just got the non-exclusive beat, made it. It was already like a song, and I just hopped on it, and then there it is. A bunch of artists stand out for me. My number one would definitely be Beyonce. I think that's a lot of people's number ones. But I actually first got into her before I started singing anything, because before then I wanted to be a dancer. And I loved her choreography. I loved how her performance style was, and it was very dance heavy. So she was a huge inspiration for me. And then once I got into singing, I was like, you know what? She has great vocal ability and a huge range. So that really helped me with like figuring out if I can hit higher notes and things like that. And Adele as well. I used to sing a lot of Adele karaoke, and something about me is that I actually am not really trained. I kind of taught myself through singing so much to the point that like it kind of just got ingrained in me, but yeah.
So did you follow through with the choreography for it? Like, are you a double threat in terms of singer and dancer?
I would say so. I'm trying to make it more of a double threat recently. Like my last single, Whatever I Want, I did do the choreography with that. Me and my friend did that together. And yeah, I want to incorporate it in more of my recent work, yeah.
Focused on redemption. I've been present of protection, and I hate it, yeah. What I really need is time.
Significant memories from Omi Ashanti or Roy Woods. To be honest, I will say the Ashanti one, like it was really chaotic, like leading up to it, and because I live in Toronto now, I had to fly back to Calgary to put the whole show together, and I had dancers, a whole band, and we only had 2 rehearsals to put everything together, and I was stressing so hard. But in the end, we pulled through. Like we were literally rehearsing up until like right before we got on stage. We did a full run through in the like backstage area, and we're still trying to figure out all the sound stuff, and we made like a last minute change like right before we got on. But yeah, Ashanti was amazing, and the crowd was like, I always love performing at Calgary because the crowd's always such vibes. But yeah, that was the story. Something that's surprising about me is I'm actually a huge introvert, and I like to stay inside. I think because I'm a performer, people think that, oh, I like to go out a lot, or I'm a very like loud and bright extroverted person, but I'm absolute opposite. Like a perfect night for me would be to stay in, watch a movie, light a candle, play some jazz, like read a book. That is my optimal night.
You have never been the type to pay your dues. Go with the wind, they
insulting my intelligence.
Has that happened often?
Yeah.
You want to elaborate a little?
I don't know. It's just like, personally, if I feel like I'm being talked down to in a way or anything like that, like for example, I don't know, in society, I am a Black woman, and I also, something to know about me is I went to school for health sciences and biomedical communications, and basically it's like very male dominated, or even the music industry is very male dominated, but a lot of times I find that certain people think certain things about women in certain spaces, and I just do not vibe with that.
You don't
Yeah.
tolerate it?
Mm-mm. I wish. I don't have a hidden talent. My only talent is just music. I always feel so boring because people have like cool ones where they can, I don't know, like touch their tongue on their elbow or something. I can't do any of that, but yeah. I'm Victory, and I just introduced myself. Hey, this is Victory. Check out my most recent single, Can Do, feat. Sean Kingston, out now on all platforms. You can find me on Instagram at victory_m.a to keep up with all of my recent releases as well.